Elite Gamers Academy coming at you with another Dead Space 3 video. This is Chapter 10, and this one's a little bit longer just due to the fact that I continuously recorded. This one's a few chapters in a row. I think this one's about 4 or 5 chapters, maybe 6 in a row, so you guys get a lot of chapters in this one. So pay attention closely. As you can see, the chapters don't always show up on the bottom right hand corner. So right here you start out, like I said, I keep a bunch of tungsten torque bars on me now, so I opened one up for Waffle Man because, like I said, I've already gotten all these, and I just beat the game on Impossible today, or yesterday, so I beat it on Impossible. As of yet, I haven't seen any unlockable suits for Carver, but I think there's some on Isaac. So I don't know. I haven't checked yet. I'm gonna check later on. I'll let you guys know. I'll get back to you on that. But anyway, so here we go. Creating more tungsten torque bars because I ran out. And here we go.
Hey, wait for Isaac. Isaac, we're just outside.
Yeah, and we're freezing. Hurry your ass up.
And we are waiting on Waffle Man. I believe he's at the bench right now. So So here you go, you finally met up with your team after that long elevator ride. And you're going to go into a little cinematic sequence right here. And unfortunately you're going to get some enemies incoming on you. Which are, of course, bad guys. You're going to have to kill a few of them here in a little bit. You see I'm rappelling down the ship right there. Just go ahead and take them out. Little fight scene right here, not much, not many guys, probably about 4 or so. There's a lot of exploring here. I think that's why this video is so long, just because there's so many doors to explore and things like that. And we gather resources as well. We gather a lot of resources throughout the video using our bots and checking all the crates and stuff. Just due to the fact once you get into crafting your guns and stuff, they use a lot of resources. I crafted about maybe 3 or 4 guns, maybe more. And I'm pretty much out of resources right now. I've only got a few thousand left on resources, and especially when you go through Impossible, it's really good to craft your own meds and stuff like that. So once you play through Impossible, the med packs are pretty scarce, and so you'll be making a ton of your med packs in the bench, and of course those use cinematic gels. And then you can also make ammo out of the scrap metal. So I made a few new guns. If you haven't checked out my crafted guns video, go ahead and check that out too. I posted a little bit of footage on there of the Impossible gameplay. It's just 2 little scenes where you have to turn the furnace on to turn the valves. So we go on the roof and put the battery in there and activate it. So if you guys haven't watched that yet, go ahead and check that out, because like I said, through the storyline, the first time it was normal, and I just used the Evangler with some good circuits. So you're not going to see any crafted guns for the main storyline. So go ahead and check out those for the crafted guns that I've got to help me through Impossible, and they did a really good job. I only crafted a few more towards the end when you're putting Rosetta together. I created a rocket launcher and the javelin that's in the fire glaze with the explosive module, which is a really good one. So for your upper, you're going to do javelin, and for the lower, do explosive module. And you shoot the javelin into the enemy, then you tap R2 to blow them up, and that's really effective against the monsters like the Rosetta monsters and stuff like that. So right here, once you get to this point, you don't have to have your Arctic suit on anymore. You don't need it. Like I said, you only needed it for the 2 parts where you got to stand in front of the cameras, where it tells you to put the Arctic suit on. So you can put back your elite suit or whatever suit you were wearing prior to putting the Arctic suit on. But then I went ahead and got a little board, and I went ahead and made a rocket launcher with a force gun on the tip of it. So, and be careful, because the explosion is absolutely phenomenal on the rocket launcher. So make sure you try not to shoot enemies that are too close to you, because you will kill yourself. So as you can see right here, just ran into a little bit of trouble using my probe gun that you get towards the end. Good little roll there. He completely missed me. Stuck him to the wall. That's epic. And I think Waffle Man's gonna go look for some resources, if I'm not mistaken. So I go ahead and proceed without him, so you guys don't have to wait. And don't forget to grab those crates too. There's numerous amounts of crates that you can grab with your kinesis. So, and some of them have pretty useful resources. Yeah, watch out for this guy. He pops down in the vent, so if you're playing on a harder difficulty, definitely watch your back on that one.
Children of all, the marker has a plan for all of you. Time comes, you will be reborn, but for that to happen, this is the only way he could have come. Be ready.
Yeah, as you can see, my inventory was filled with health packs because I created so many. And watch out for those bombs. It gives you a hint in the game that you can pick those up with circle, but I never picked them up, just due to the fact every time I hover over them and push circle, it never did anything. I might be doing it wrong, but I'm not too positive. I just didn't care to do it. And yeah, that dude just came out of nowhere. He just kind of sucker punched me in the back of the head. Not too sure. Those guys are insane. They kind of lag a lot. I was playing with another guy on I believe it was the hard difficulty, because after I beat Impossible, I just joined a random game to see the extra outfits that you unlock for Impossible. And I just kept getting hit by some random invisible bullets right there. And that door right there actually opens up. That was locked whenever Carver starts hallucinating again. And if I'm not mistaken, we do take care of that, which is why this video is so long. I think we do a few optional missions. I had to edit it again right there. So like I said, it takes a while for us to get through the doors, capturing the resources and stuff like that. And just to give you guys a heads up, I know for a fact the Dead Space 3 videos and the Max Payne 3 videos are getting claims against them from a anonymous company called Agora Aggravator or something like that, Aggregator, and just file a dispute against those. They got one of my videos, so I'm actually claiming against it. So hopefully YouTube takes care of that for me. So just giving everybody a heads up. I know there's several videos explaining that that's a false claim. So I'm just supporting the claim against them. So just watch out for that if you guys put videos on YouTube. I heard they do it through a lot of video game gameplay videos, to the newer games especially, so I know it's hard as it is to monetize videos because the game companies are already all over everybody. But you know, although we say we don't own any of the content, you know, it's just fair use, we still get a bunch of crap for it. So just heads up on that anyway. And right around this area is where you get the archaeology suit as well. Carver, I think it's on the way back. You actually see his wife, I believe, and you follow her, and you end up going and searching through the archaeology area, and you get an extra suit for that. And I also have a video on that. I made that into its own little video, so make sure you guys check that out. Give him one good shotgun shot. He should pop off your partner. Got a good tungsten resource right there. And these little mini games are so pointless. I feel like a little 3-year-old playing this shit. And even Impossible, they still don't get very much harder than that. I think there's maybe one that's decently difficult, but nothing hard, nothing special. So here we go with the drill. I do believe this is where my guns video takes place, but that was on Impossible. This is on normal. You guys will see the difference about how fast the monsters drop from normal to Impossible. So. And of course all the guys come after me, unfortunately. Not sure, they never like going after Waffle Man, they just like coming after me, so not too sure about that. Not sure how that works. I think the game just chooses somebody to go after, and that's who all the enemies go for. Because he said they were walking right by him and chasing after me. And of course, if you played the demo or if you haven't, all you do is just shoot the center of those cores right there. You'll see 4 little lights, yellow lights, and you just slow it down. Make sure you get in between the cracks of the drill and shoot those lights out. And that's pretty much it. It's either, I think it's a 3-stage phase. It comes down one more time, I believe. It's either a 3 or 4 stage phase. And there we go.
Fatal fault detected. All systems shutting down.
Jesus, I really thought that was it. Yeah. Fuck this planet. Come on, let's get out of here.
Okay,
Greatest dialogue.
we're headed to the warehouse now.
Is everything okay?
I like the little one-liners in here that Carver has.
Trying to kill us.
It's pretty funny.
Your boyfriend hating me. It's just been a wonderful trip so far.
Robert's not usually like this. I don't know why.
Just let us fight it out, okay? One of us will win eventually. Did you find the experiment?
Yes.
And?
You'll just have to see it.
Oh, good.
Holy shit.
Isaac, there you are. We're upstairs on the observation level.
What the hell is this?
It's bad news, that's what it is.
Beautiful, isn't it?
So on this part, these little valves right here on the right that you're about to see, they're going to be shut off, so you have to get power to them. You're about to hear the girl tell you that there should be a power supply on the rooftop. As you can see, it says furnace room, so you're going to come in here and you're going to give the furnace room some power on the rooftop. So yes, rooftop, that means you have to go up, which means yet there's another elevator. Oh, glory.
No, no good.
There's probably a furnace on the roof. If I can find it, I can get it running again.
Isaac, be careful up there, alright?
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
Personal log, Dr. Earl Serrano. The Nexus experiment is, well, it's incredible. We have discovered 2 nearly pristine specimens. The crews are working around the clock to uncover.
There's going to be quite a bit of enemies up here as well. Once you grab the battery, there's a few, and then once you put the battery in place to give the furnace power, you can open the door, and there's going to be a lot of enemies coming back out at you over the railing, so be prepared for that. And make sure you constantly check for resources with your bot, as I'm doing. But unfortunately, I've gotten most of the spots, so... And as a reminder, once you find those secret locations for your bot, you're going to be able to get the ration seals, which allow you to buy some of the DLC resources, which aren't much. You know, you can buy, I believe there's a 10 ration one, a 30 ration one, and a 50 or 60 ration one. They give you like 4,000 scrap metal, 2,000 tungsten, or something like that. They give you quite a bit, so it's a pretty good investment if you have nothing else to spend your rations on. which I honestly don't think there's anything else to spend them on, so if you have rations, go ahead and buy those resources. It'll help you in the long run create guns and upgrade your rig really fast if you haven't already upgraded it through the first couple chapters. Because I think my first upgrade was chapter 6, and I think I upgraded all the health and majority of the armor in just one playthrough through chapter 6. So there's going to be 2 enemies right here back to back. And like I said, the Avengler with some good circuits in it will get you through normal mode, no problem at all. And there's the battery, and we're gonna put it in the slot. There you go. Hit the computer, power's on, furnace is ready to go. So now you're gonna proceed back to where the furnaces are off, like I showed you with the valves on that straightaway area. And these are the semi-fast ones, so it's good to throw a stasis or 2 at them to slow them down. And just waiting on Waffle Man. And he should be coming here shortly. He actually went up the ladder and went around and followed me, but I told him he didn't have to. I don't know. And here he comes. Here we go. We're going to proceed back down. Just backtrack a little bit.
Hey, thanks for putting up with Robert. You know, he's not been himself.
Norton just thinks I'm trouble in a couple of ways. But you need me for the mission, and that's why I'm here. That plus, well, frankly, I hope...
Allie, is that Isaac? Great, great. You two having a nice little chat?
He just called to say he got the furnace going. He's on his way back now. Isaac, I'll see you soon.
And here we go.
Isaac, the heat exchangers are powered up now. But
Now it's best if you, well, you can hit the little computer right there, and it's best if one person stands on the left to get the valve 1 and 2, and if one person stands on the right to get the 3rd and 4th valve. If you're doing it on solo, well, you have to hit all 4 of them, but whichever one lights up, you just hit circle and hold the kinesis, and it turns the valve. And as you can see in the middle, the little bars are raising as we spin the valves. So of course you have to keep spinning them until the bar gets all the way filled. So this will only take a few more seconds. And once it's done, which I didn't know it was done, you're going to come over here and hit the computer, and it's going to release.
the internal temperature is rising. And I have more good news.
And there you go. So basically what you did right there is you used the heat to unfreeze the big giant whatever that is. I'm not too sure. Big necromorph, we'll call it. And you gotta go inside there with the probe gun.
Probably destroyed. But I did find the blueprints to make a new one.
And that's one thing I really was irritated about this game. You have to wait till the people are done messaging you on your little codec commander thingy to actually go through the door, which is pretty pointless in my opinion.
Over here. This is the
But right here,
I don't see any of the
as you can see, the probe gun's on the screen.
There's another research warehouse at the other end of the camp. Here's a schematic. What do you think?
She's going to give you the coordinates on your rig to go find the parts. And there you go. There's the probe gun blueprint.
Telemetry spike. I have no idea how it works, but yeah, I think I can build it with the right parts. Where's the other warehouse?
I'll put the coordinates in your rig. It is most likely to be locked down tight. Here. I found these research passcodes when we arrived. They brought us into this warehouse. Maybe they will work for the other buildings as well.
Well, we'll find out. Back soon.
Hope I can piece together enough of this research.
Alrighty, there you go. So now you got your new objective. Now you got to go find the parts for the probe gun in order to put that together, which isn't too hard. All three probe parts are in the same exact area. It just takes two to get one of the parts,
Okay, genius. This here.
and you'll see that shortly.
Let's say this stupid experiment works and you find the machine, then what? Do you guys even have a clue about turning it
Just
off?
got to go take a few elevators, backtrack a little bit.
Referred to a codex.
Annoying, yes.
The key to control
I
the
know.
machine.
Yes. I've been able to decrypt several of Dr. Serrano's logs, and he references someone named Rosetta as being instrumental in forging this key.
Are you listening to yourselves? You don't know any more about this bullshit than I do.
If I can find the parts to make a sensor, we can find the machine. Then we can figure out this codex business.
Unbelievable.
Just hitting the navigator so I don't get lost. Although it's pretty hard to get lost in here. The game's pretty linear, but you know, you can always take that wrong turn. And these dudes are gonna, yeah, they just pretty much kill themselves because they rock like that.
Looks like the path is up here.
And there's the archaeology mission right there.
There's a woman out there. Maybe we should go look for her.
So if you want to catch that archaeology mission, I actually have the video. Just check it out, look it up. I made it its own video, so you guys can check that out if you want to. Anyway, so here we go. Just proceed back, and like I said, you're gonna go look for the probe gun parts. And here we go, be careful here. It's those little monsters that hide behind the boxes. I do believe those are in Dead Space 2, if I'm not mistaken. Eh. Just keep making your way down the pathway. Clear out enemies. Like I said, something like a shotgun with these guys. The force gun's really good with them. Something that's basically like running them into a brick wall so they can't get through. If you use like a rifle, they're more than likely going to hit you unless you can take out their legs faster than they can get to you.
Precaution. Containment has become a necessity. It is now up to us to make the ultimate sacrifice for the safety of the sovereign colonies that we have sworn to protect. We understand we cannot expect 100% compliance. Therefore, the military arm of this final quarantine campaign will follow 3 tiers of social. The first group is the next take census of the personnel.
But we are almost out of time on this video, so I will continue on the next video, and I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share my videos and support my channel, and I highly appreciate everybody's help who is willing to support my channel. And I will see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.